Hello, my friends. Welcome to Living Your Best Life with Lydia. And I'm Lydia. It's been a rough day. I've been doing stuff outside, putting away my stuff for this winter so that it won't get ruined. And I'm about to do the basement project. But I've been doing the curtain project for the past 2 days. Now, I'm doing a canopy over my bed. And so I've taken several different curtains that I had just sitting around, and I combined them with some of the curtains that I had already up. Like this one right here. This was a balance, and it was the green one that I showed you guys how to do the napkin holders on the end. Well, what I did was I got the set of curtains that I had put away, and instead of putting them all together, what I did was I put the top part on the rod, and I made this part hang separately. How did I do that? Well, I took some shoestring and I put it on the edge. I'm going to show you now. On the edge of this, like this. I closed it up like so. Like so. And you can take it and put it through any curtain. That's for when you don't have the rings or the rods or anything to hang it up in that separate mood. So what I did was I tied it up, making a hole. And then I had these suspender holders from an old suspender that we had found in Goodwill, or I think it was given to us by someone who was giving away old clothes. And I looked through the buttons, and I looked through the suspenders, and I looked through everything because I'm always getting these ideas. And then I took it and attached it like so. Oops, sorry. Slipped out of my hand. I attached it to the suspender. I'll show you now. Like so. And then what it's going to do is going to hang separate like the curtain, which I'll show you right now. And it will slide like this and become a part of the curtain itself. And you got to be careful because you'll end up putting the wrong side of the curtain up. So you got to be very careful. And this is what it looks like, which I think it looks so pretty, so delicate. When the shutters are closed, it looks even better, as you could see. I really like that look. It looks really, really delicate like me, and it matches with my chairs. And I'm about to do some touch-up painting in here. So I definitely like that look. In the kitchen, I'm going to paint here this week in the kitchen. So this is the curtain that I put up in the kitchen because it matches with the wall itself. So it really looks, I think, pretty. I'm going to leave this open because I love what it does to my plant, and it brings in an extra light. And my shutters are very long, so they shut the whole window out when they do what they do. Now, in the bathroom, I used regular curtains. How you do that for the shower curtain? And this is what it looks like. As you can see, what I did was I slid the regular curtain holes into the pole. Then I took the regular curtain and attached it to the top part of the racks as I did with the regular curtain. And it came out to be a pretty nice shower curtain. I put in the plastic curtain inside and it looks really nice. So then I combined it with the curtain that I already had up, and I put one of the rings that I made, and I made it into like a bow type of a thing instead of just hanging it like this. And I think it came out really nice. My daughter loves it. She's like, Mom, you got to come over and do mine. I'm always thinking of different ideas. And then in the living room, I combined the beige because I'm going to paint 2 walls in the living room. That far wall is going to be this color. I'm going to touch this up so I can hang up the TV on this part of the wall. And what I did was I combined the beige. I had this piece of material I made valance, and I basically hemmed them. I got to hem these. I'll do them tomorrow. But I hanged them up so they could see what it looked like. And I like that look too. It really does look nice. And I just basically did it like that because I am about to paint this whole apartment in the beige and the dark brown that I have combined. So I'm doing my bedroom now. The ceiling that I had originally painted that brown, I'm going to get these ceiling panels, and my landlord said he'll get them for me, and then I'll just put them up and I'll show you how I do that. Now, the next step is my canopy for my bedroom. The bedroom already, as you saw in the video that I gave you guys this week, I did that specifically so that you could see how I transfer the original canopy that's up there and how I'm going to make it look now. This is a curtain that belonged to the set that's in my living room and also the set that's in the kitchen. And I had 2 panels left. So I'm going to show you what I did in my bedroom and how I made a canopy, how it easily is just made. And it's I'm painting all over the house, so don't mind the background of my living room. I mean my hall. It's getting done. This ceiling is going to be put in panels. And what I did was I took the hooks that you do that you have for hanging plants, and I put them all in the 4 corners. Then I measured it, and I took the balance that my daughter gave me. She gave me all these long sheer balances in black, and I took 3 of them. So I put one from there to here, one from here to there, and one from there to there, because I took that curtain that I showed you downstairs and I put it on this side. Now, you just throw them into the hoops and attach them into the hook that you put up in the ceiling. And it holds. It just does. Now, I did the curtains behind in the windows because I'm about to add and make this canopy just look amazing. I'm going to put this other curtain up on this side, and then I got a beige a set of curtains that I have, and I'm going to throw it all the way around the canopy itself so it looks like a canopy. My landlord came in here and said, "How in the heck did you do that?" I said, "Why? Are you mad?" He says, "Hell no, it looks beautiful." He says, "I want to know so I could do it on my bed. I like that." So I'm giving him ideas. And now I'm going to show you how I turn, listen to this, how I turn a shower curtain that matches my pillowcases on my bed into a panel for the back part of the bed. Now here is the shower curtain. And what I'm going to do with this shower curtain is I'm going to split it in half. And then I am going to take the part that is the holes, like so. And I'm going to put them in these rings. And when they are completely around it, then I'm going to attach it to the hook on the back part of the curtain. People, when I tell you there's ways to do things that I never throw any shower curtains away, ever, because you never know. You not only do I like switching up my shower curtains, but you can make them into regular curtains, and nobody ever thinks about that. And all you need is a little bit of enthusiasm and creativity. So once I get those panels done, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this one in half, and I'm going to sew the hem with my trusty hem tape, and then I'm going to put it through the hooks, which is going to be very simple, because all you have to do is put them through the holes itself that's already there, and just put them through the hooks. And I'll show you how I do it myself once I cut this curtain and sew it up with the tape so that I can make my 2 panels. And watch how it looks tonight. And it won't be completely done because I have to go get the beige curtains that I washed yesterday that I showed you. There was a stain. Stain came out perfectly. Any stains, you take regular soap. I usually use Dawn because Dawn is so good with clothes. You would not be surprised. I actually wash my clothes with Tide or Dawn. It doesn't matter, but either one, they're very good. So you take the soap and you take Clorox, and you take baking soda, and you take peroxide. Take out any stain you got. There you go, my friends. Keep in touch, because I am definitely going to show you what my canopy on my bedroom is going to look like. Now I got to hunt for my quilt for the winter because I like being warm. And I'm going to get some black satin sheets for my bed. So I'm going to have a sexy bed. I'll see you guys later.